Hello everyone, I welcome you all on the YouTube channel of ANALYST IAS. Our today's topic for topic Decodified discussion is the Shukrayaan I. I hope you all know what is Shukr. Shukr is also known as Venus. So we will see why and news. What is Shukrayaan I? What are the reasons of its delay? What are the objectives of Shukrayaan I? Then we will see what are the previous missions of different countries on the Venus. After that we will see some things or some details about the Venus. After that we will come to our prelims practice question, then the mains practice question as well. So we'll start with the topic that why and news. So Indian Space Research Organization is yet to receive approval from the Indian government for the Venus mission, and the mission could as a result be postponed to 2031. ISRO received an allocation of rupees 13,700 crores in the 2022-23 budget, marginally higher than the year before. The bulk was diverted to the human space flight mission, which is also known as Gaganyaan. So what is Shukrayaan I? Shukrayaan I is planned orbiter to Venus by the Indian Space Research Organization to study the surface and atmosphere of the Venus. The orbiter, depending on its final configuration, would have a science payload capability of approximately 100 kilograms with 500 watt available power. The concept was conceived in 2012. 5 years later, after the Department of the Space got a 23% increase in the 2017-18 budget. Venus presents different difficulties from Mars because of its complex surface activities and thick atmosphere. Globally, VERITAS and EnVision, the mission planned by the American and the European space agencies respectively for the year 2031, while China could launch it at any time between 2026 or 27. Shukrayaan I will be launched on either GSLV Mk2 or GSLV Mk3. The GSLV Mk3 allows more instruments or fuel to be carried according to the ISRO. Now, what are the reasons for its delay? ISRO has originally scheduled to launch Shukrayaan I in mid-2023, but the pandemic pushed the date to December 2024. Manufacturing setbacks and commercial launch obligations have also impacted other ISRO projects such as Aditya L1 and Chandrayaan 3rd. The mission is waiting for formal approval and money required before spacecraft assembly and testing. The budget for 2023 and 22 allocated ISRO rupees 13,700 crores, which is a small increase from the previous year. Optimal launch windows from Earth to Venus occur once around every 19 months. This is why ISRO has backup launch dates in 2026 and 28. Should it miss the 2024 opportunity, the majority was diverted to the Gaganyaan human spaceflight mission. A wish list has been created by a number of industry groups in advance of the upcoming budget announcement and is in response to recent reforms in the private spaceflight sector, including increases in local production and procurement. What are the objectives of the Shukrayaan I? The mission is expected to study Venus's geological and volcanic activity, emissions on the ground, wind speed, cloud cover, and other planetary characteristics from an elliptical orbit, study of the structure, composition, dynamics of the atmosphere, investigation of solar wind interaction with the Venusian ionosphere. There are some objectives of it. Now we will see what are the previous missions on Venus. So the US have the Mariner series of 1962 and 1974. The Pioneer Venus 1 and Pioneer Venus 2 in 1978. The Magellan in 1989. Then Russia has it Venera series of spacecrafts 1967 to 1983, then Vegas 1 and 2 in 1985, then Japan have Akatsuki in 2015, Europe Venus Express in 2015. Now we will have some details about the Venus. You can also see it in the evening and the morning as well. In the morning you can see it in the east direction before the sunrise, and the evening before the sunset you can see it in the west direction. It is a very bright star, easy to be recognized in the sky. Now it is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. It is the second brightest natural object in the night sky after the moon. Venus and Uranus spin clockwise on their axis. Rest of the planets basically spin anti-clockwise. A day on Venus is longer than the Earth. It longer than a year on the Earth. It takes Venus longer to rotate once on its axis than to complete one orbit of the Sun. Venus has been called Earth's twin because of the similarities in their masses, sizes, and densities, and their similar relative locations in the solar system. Now we will come to our today's prelims practice question, that which of the following pairs are correctly matched. This question came in the year 2014 for the spacecraft purpose. Cassini Huygens orbiting the Venus and transmitting data to the Earth. Messenger mapping and investigating the Mercury. Voyager 1 and 2 exploring the outer solar system. You can select the correct answer using the codes given below and type it in the comment section. There we will let you know if it's correct or not. Now we will come to our today's mains practice question, that ISRO's role has been impeccable in making India a global space power. However, there are many challenges and opportunities in the new space age that ISRO needs to discuss. This was all about the today's topic. Stay tuned for the next video. You can also suggest if you want any topic in detail. The answer to the previous question is B, which is 2 and 3 both.